Hey guys, those speaking vacations, and if you are a big fan of this movie that I'm going to talk about here, close your ears, because I'm going to tear this a new asshole. Alright, the movie I'm talking about is Explorers. I just bought this VHS yesterday at Goodwill. I remember great memories of watching parts of this movie on TV when I was a kid. The part where they build the ship and they fly around. Now the one thing I did not see was the ending. So when I watched the movie all the way through, boy am I fucking pissed. I was so pissed off at this movie. I couldn't sleep last night. I was ranting while I was laying down in bed like, why the fuck did it have to end like this? And I'm going to get there. Explorers is a movie released in 1985 starring the young Ethan Hawke, River Phoenix, God rest his soul, and Jason Presley. It's directed by Dante. And this is a year after Gremlins. So, starts off great. These characters are characters you like. They're they're teenagers, like junior high school kids. I like the actors. I like the characters. The kid who has a hard family life. His father fights all the time, and he's into heavy metal music. That's cool. That's kind of thing I'm into. And the whole idea that Ethan Hawke is having these dreams and seeing these really cool early CGI type sequences remind you of Tron is cool. The movie starts off like, wow, this is really cool and fun. And you know, then they find that code to get the spear to work, and I'm like, that's awesome. That's really cool. The kid's into science fiction like me. It's awesome. It's really cool. And then they figure out how to make the spear bigger so they can get inside it, and they accidentally activates it, and River Phoenix goes around the spear and goes underground. It's like, what do you mean? He's heading to China. It's fun. It's a fun movie. He's destroying all this crap, destroying everything. The effects are great. I mean, that's an example of you don't need CGI to make that look realistic. That was really cool looking. Ethan Hawke and his sort of romance with that girl is kind of alright. They come with this great idea. Let's build a ship so we can put the spear around it and actually fly. And it's awesome. They go to the junkyard and they find the tilt-a-whirl and the whole montage sequence of building the ship and going to school and not staying awake and stuff. And Ethan Hawke and the way he answers questions like CO2. CO2 is what you breathe on Mars. You know, it's funny, it's heartwarming, it's nice, it's good. They get in the ship, they go to the drive-in, watch Robert Ricardo and playing the space killer guy, and it's fun. And they're like, oh, the effects suck. Go for the concession stand. You know, it's suspenseful. They don't know what these codes are. You don't know either as a viewer, or it's dragging them into space. They're like, what the fuck is going on? They find a way to reverse it. Their head straight down. Fun, 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 and then some. And then you figure out, oh, let's go into space. You're like, yeah, cool. Let's go into space. Figure out where that signal's from. Go into space. They give them another dream where they can, a really cool sequence where all three of them are in the dream at the same time, and they see that code that makes them put more air into the ship with an extra chip. Awesome. Then they go up into space, and it's cool, and you got the whole thing looking into space and awesomeness, and there's a weird spaceship that takes them in, and then you're like, whoa, cool, and it's all weird, and it's like they're putting us in a maze. You're like, yay. Then the movie starts to go to shit. When the fucking spider robot thing comes in, you're like, oh shit, and they're scared, and it's a good moment. It's a good moment for thrills. It's a good moment for scares, where they don't have to chase around, find some rudimentary weapon or whatever, and have to destroy this thing. But instead, it just goes in, cutesy wootsy little fucking hose thing that has little flappy eyes, and goes, fucking little sniffy nose things, like, here comes the fucking thing that, like, some giant hands are just getting, there's a alarm goes like, they go down Ethan Hawke's back pocket, find a picture of the girl, It's like, okay, alright. The whole thing when they fall down the slide and everything, that's cool too before that. But then they get to that thing, and then the fucking River Phoenix disappears, and then the next time you see him, have a cool idea where Jason Presson's sitting in this thing and is putting images in his brain. Then you got this whole thing, and they see this alien creature, and it goes, "What's up, Doc?" And they're like, "What's up, Doc? Bugs Bunny?" So then you go in, and then figure out that River Phoenix is like just laying there in some lounge chair with this fucking alien chick, and he has no problem whatsoever with some weird fucking alien chick putting suction cups on his hand, like, "Oh, you're so dreamy." I'd be like, "What the? You're not even my species. Get the fuck away from me. I'll talk to you about stuff, but shit." And the aliens are the stupidest. They're the most fucking silly looking fucking things I've ever seen. I call them like walking boogers, walking snot blobs. Just annoying. Robert Picardo, I just want to fucking strangle you. Horrible. The way that they talk just by just doing stupid slapstick dick bullshit crap. You have... Oh, God. I haven't been this pissed about a movie in a long time. Seriously, it has the perfect setup for a great movie. And set it up for, like, awesome fucking, you know, be sort of like a Goonies or Monster Squad. And have these three kids have to fight these aliens to survive. And to get off this ship and get back home. But instead, you got some bullshit crap about these damn fucking couch potato aliens. All they wanted to fucking do was like, "We wanted to meet the people that are on the TV. Whee!" And they just said, they're like, "Oh, welcome, come on down. Let's finish in a kitchen knife." What the fuck? So, even with those annoying aliens, they had one moment, you know, when they start saying, "All around the world." That was alright. I didn't mind that. And the whole sequence where it's shown we don't want to go down there because you kill people like us. And they show footage from the old movies and aliens getting shot by the military and stuff. That was thoughtful. But then when they're talking about space pirates, there's another giant ship coming by and you're thinking, oh, is it actually going to pick up? And they're saying space pirates. The space pirates, cool. The space pirates, the kids have to fight the space pirates. The aliens are going to help them somehow or something. No! You know what? You want to know what the fuck happens? This is what happens. Here comes this weird looking fucking giant fucking thing. They're like, space pirates? They're like, no. And then it's like, and it's got this fucking weird thing on top with the hands and going blah 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 blah. They're like, what the fuck is this thing saying? And then Jason Preston is like, that's their dad. You're just kids? Yeah, you stole your dad's car? It's like, it's like, sorry. Oh! Fuck! So that's how the fuck... That's it. Dad punishes him, kicks the kids off in their spaceship back home, and send them too hard down, so they lose the ship, and the ship sinks in the water, they get out, they send some... He gives them... Oh, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. Some weird spear, whatever, fucking little doohickey thing, and... Ethan Hawke and the kids watch their ship sink, and I actually mourned for that. That's an awesome ship. The Thunder Road. The Thunder Road is an awesome ship. I think this spaceship is one of my all-time favorite spaceships. It's right up there with the spaceship from Flight of the Navigator. But just then you get to the whole thing. He's in the fucking class all of a sudden, and the girl's all like, he sends him a note. How was your trip? Because the aliens put images in her head, and she shows up there while they're getting out of the water, but doesn't go to help him out. She just walks right up there to one of the branches and she's like, wow, oh, okay. Just walks up, whoa, there we are, and then just, I don't know what the fuck came of that. And then he goes in and is like, have a nice trip. It's like, oh, cool. And then the fucking spinny thing, the doohickey thing lights up. Everybody in the room disappears. Then he goes in and there's the spaceship again. He's like, wow, cool. And he goes and opens the door. It's all red inside. Opens one of the doors and then whoosh, transported. And he's flying in the clouds with his friends over some new computer grid or something. Wow. You know, what happens when we wake up? And then the girl shows up out of nowhere. He has like a Superman trying to wannabe moment where he has to float and try to grab her hands and then kiss a little bit in the air. And they have the score. And then the movie fucking ends. And I just fucking bullshit, motherfucking cocksucking excuse of an ending. Seriously. It ends on a fucking dream. It doesn't fucking... It's like they fucking gave up. It's like, oh, fuck it. We don't care. We got these special effects involved and whatever. We need to get this movie released. All right, whatever. This ending's fine. No, it's not. It's not okay. Explorers, you took my heart and you ripped it out. You ate it. You chewed it up into little bit of pieces and you spat it into my face. That's exactly what this fucking movie does. It's just I can't hate the movie because there are moments in it that are so great and so wonderful. You know, the first hour or so with the kids and the building up their relationship and the whole thing about the wonder of that little spear and figuring out how to get that ship made and they're building the ship. That is awesome. Those are you know, when they first start exploring the ship. Those are great moments. But it fucks it up in the end. I mean, it does. It's like, Joe Dante, what the fuck, man? Come on. Oh. Did he write the script? Eric Luke. Okay, Eric Luke, what the fuck were you thinking with this script? I'm serious. Great score by Jerry Goldsmith. Wasted. Great score. One of his better underrated scores in my opinion too. But Eric Luke, fuck you! What is wrong with you? Wait, I didn't need that. This could have been. This is why I'm so upset. It could have been a classic. It could have been a timeless classic. It could have been remembered for years. You know, and some people still consider that. Go ahead. I'm not going to. I consider it a failed, a misfire, a failed attempt, because if it had that awesome ending that it was building up to, you go to a ship and this kid's watching all these killer alien invasion movies, it sets it up perfectly. It could be, instead, it's just as disappointing as Invaders from Mars, directed by Tobe Hooper. Because that movie's all a dream too, ends on a damn dream sequence. But, oh my god. But Invaders from Mars, that ending's even more insulting, but still, this ending is still insulting to me. It's not fair. And this is a movie that's never going to be made again today, because movies like this don't get made nowadays. They don't. And to build that up and to have that awesome ability to be let down like that is just unacceptable. It's just like you have these great characters and you can put them on this wonderful, fantastic adventure where they have to risk their lives to escape from these space pirates or whatever, the help of these doofy aliens, or they get caught by space pirates and they have to stop these aliens and they have to find some way to defeat them or blow up the ship or something and escape and with their lives. Or maybe put the world in the balance too. Something, man. Like, we gotta save the world type shit. Like, put the hands together and yeah, let's go. You know, the guy can have some idea. They have some machine or whatever that can accelerate sound, and he can plug in his Walkman with it and start playing music and make these aliens' heads explode. That's what can fucking happen, man. It doesn't happen, and that's just Instead, we get a bullshit, cutesy bootsy, annoying fucking doofy ass cartoon character wannabe aliens. You know, hurrah! Welcome, come on down! Hey, we'll see you next weekend on Lake Tahoe. It's like, shut the fuck up. And the whole thing with it just needs to be seen to be believed. Fucking God. Fuck. So, like I said, if I'm going to rate this movie out of 4 stars, I give it 2. I don't, and that's because of the first hour is great stuff. I cannot hate this movie entirely. This is a movie, if I ever watch it again, I will shut it off as soon as I get on the spaceship. That's it. That's it. And that's not good. It's not good. But I respect and I really cherish those moments when they build that ship and they go up and they experiment and they have that bond with those 3 guys. I really cherish those moments. Those are great moments. And that's why I give it 2 stars. But the bullshit ending is why it just goes from awesome into fucking bullshit. So, basically, that's my review of Explorers, and thanks for watching, and I'll check you later.